Chassidic Parashat of Bamidbar, the spiritual and communal dimensions of Bamidbar in Chassidic thought. Introduction. The Parashat of Bamidbar, also known as the Book of Numbers, occupies a critical position within the Torah, serving as a narrative bridge between the formative experiences of the Israelites in Egypt and their eventual entry into the Promised Land. This chapter aims to explore the significance of Bamidbar through the lens of Hasidic thought, which emphasizes the spiritual and communal dimensions that arise from the text. By delving into the themes of leadership, community, and divine presence, we can gain a deeper understanding of how these elements shape the Jewish experience and identity. The context of Bamidbar opens with a census of the Israelites, a seemingly administrative task that sets the stage for the unfolding narrative. This census is not merely a count of individuals. It symbolizes the importance of community and the collective identity of the Israelites as they prepare to embark on their journey through the wilderness. The Hasidic interpretation of this text highlights the notion that every individual is an integral part of the whole, contributing to the communal fabric of the Jewish people. This perspective invites readers to reflect on their own roles within their communities and the broader Jewish narrative. Leadership in Bamidbar. The theme of leadership is central to the narrative of Bamidbar. The text introduces key figures such as Moses, Aaron, and the tribal leaders, each playing a distinct role in guiding the Israelites through their trials and tribulations. Hasidic thought emphasizes the spiritual qualities of these leaders, suggesting that true leadership transcends mere authority and governance. Instead, it embodies a deep connection to the divine and a commitment to the welfare of the community. Moses, as the quintessential leader, exemplifies the qualities of humility, selflessness, and devotion to GD. His relationship with the divine is characterized by direct communication and an unwavering commitment to fulfilling GD's will. In Hasidic teachings, Moses is often viewed as a model for contemporary leaders, encouraging them to cultivate a similar connection to the divine and to prioritize the needs of their communities. The role of community, the communal aspect of Bamidbar, is further emphasized through the organization of the Israelite camp. The text describes how the tribes are arranged around the tabernacle, symbolizing the centrality of divine presence in their lives. This arrangement serves as a metaphor for the importance of community in the spiritual journey of the Israelites. Hasidic thought posits that the collective experience of the Israelites in the wilderness is a reflection of the interconnectedness of all individuals within the Jewish community. The wilderness itself serves as a transformative space where the Israelites confront challenges that test their faith and resilience. The trials faced by the community foster a sense of unity and shared purpose, reinforcing the idea that collective struggles can lead to spiritual growth. In this context, the Hasidic interpretation encourages individuals to view their personal challenges as opportunities for communal support and collective elevation. Divine presence in Bamidbar. A central theme in Bamidbar is the concept of divine presence, which is intricately woven into the narrative. The tabernacle, as the dwelling place of God among the Israelites, symbolizes the intimate relationship between the divine and the community. Hasidic thought emphasizes that this relationship is not static, rather it is dynamic and requires active participation from the community. The rituals and practices associated with the tabernacle serve as a means for the Israelites to engage with the divine presence. Through offerings, prayers, and communal gatherings, the Israelites cultivate a sense of connection to God that transcends the physical space of the tabernacle. This understanding invites contemporary readers to consider how they can foster a sense of divine presence in their own lives and communities, emphasizing the importance of spiritual practice and communal engagement. The journey through the wilderness. The journey through the wilderness is a central motif in Bamidbar, representing both a physical and spiritual odyssey. The Israelites' experiences in the wilderness serve as a microcosm of the broader human experience, characterized by uncertainty, struggle, and the quest for meaning. Hasidic thought posits that the wilderness is not merely a geographical location, but a state of being that reflects the inner spiritual journey of individuals and communities. Throughout their journey, the Israelites encounter various challenges, including hunger, thirst, and conflict. These trials serve as opportunities for growth and transformation, prompting the community to rely on one another and on their relationship with the divine. The Hasidic interpretation encourages individuals to embrace their own wilderness experiences as catalysts for spiritual development, fostering resilience and a deeper connection to their faith. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Parashat of Bamidbar serves as a rich source of insight into the themes of leadership, community, and divine presence within the context of Hasidic thought. By examining the narrative through this lens, we gain a deeper understanding of the spiritual and communal dimensions that shape the Jewish experience. The lessons derived from Bamidbar invite contemporary readers to reflect on their roles within their communities, the qualities of leadership they aspire to embody, and the ways in which they can cultivate a sense of divine presence in their lives. As we embark on our own journeys through the wilderness, may we draw inspiration from the teachings of Bamidbar and the enduring wisdom of Hasidic thought. The concept of counting in Hasidic thought, the act of counting the Israelites as described in Bamidbar, is not merely a logistical necessity, but a profound spiritual exercise. Hasidic interpretations often highlight that counting signifies the value of each individual within the community. Rabbi Nachman of Breslov posits that each soul is unique and essential to the collective, suggesting that the divine command to count the Israelites underscores the importance of recognizing individual worth. This perspective aligns with the Hasidic emphasis on the intrinsic value of every person, reflecting a broader theological assertion that each individual contributes to the divine tapestry of creation. The symbolism of numbers in Hasidic thought, numbers carry deep symbolic meanings. The counting of the Israelites is often interpreted as a reflection of divine providence and care. The Lubavitcher Rebbe elaborates on this theme, suggesting that the specific numbers associated with the tribes reveal insights into their spiritual missions and roles within the community. Each tribe's count is seen as a manifestation of its unique qualities and contributions to the collective identity of the Israelites. This interpretation not only reinforces the significance of each tribe, but also serves to inspire a sense of belonging and purpose among the community members. The Levites as spiritual guardians, the Levites occupy a unique position within the Israelite community, serving as spiritual guardians and facilitators of worship. Hasidic interpretations often emphasize the Levites' role in maintaining the sanctity of the tabernacle and guiding the Israelites in their spiritual practices. Rabbi Nachman highlights the Levites' dedication to service as a model for all Jews, advocating for a life of devotion and commitment to God. This perspective resonates with the Hasidic ideal of selflessness and the importance of serving others within the community. The Levites and community cohesion. Furthermore, the Levites seen as a unifying force within the Israelite community. The Lubavitcher Rebbe discusses how the Levites' responsibilities foster a sense of cohesion and collective identity among the tribes. By serving as intermediaries between God and the people, the Levites help to bridge the gap between the divine and the mundane, reinforcing the idea that spiritual leadership is essential for communal harmony. This interpretation underscores the Hasidic belief in the interconnectedness of individuals within the community and the necessity of spiritual guidance for collective well-being. Divine guidance in the wilderness, as metaphor, the wilderness, as depicted in Bamidbar, serves as a powerful metaphor for the spiritual journey of the Israelites. Hasidic thinkers often interpret the wilderness as a space of transformation, where the Israelites confront their fears, doubts, and challenges. Rabbi Nachman emphasizes that the wilderness represents the inner struggles faced by individuals on their spiritual paths. This interpretation aligns with the Hasidic belief that personal growth often occurs in times of adversity, and that the wilderness experience is essential for developing faith and resilience. The role of divine guidance central to the narrative of Bamidbar is the theme of divine guidance. The Lubavitcher Rebbe articulates that God's presence in the wilderness serves as a constant reminder of divine support and direction. The cloud by day and the fire by night symbolize God's guidance, illustrating that even in the most desolate of circumstances, the Israelites are never abandoned. This interpretation resonates with the Hasidic emphasis on faith and trust in divine providence, encouraging individuals to seek and recognize God's presence in their own lives. Hasidic values reflected in Bamidbar. Hasidic interpretations of Bamidbar are deeply intertwined with the value of joy. Rabbi Nachman famously teaches that joy is a fundamental aspect of spiritual practice, and this theme is echoed in the counting of the Israelites and the role of the Levites. The act of counting is seen as a celebration of life and community, fostering a sense of gratitude and appreciation for each individual. This perspective encourages a joyful approach to spirituality, where the challenges of the wilderness are met with optimism and faith. Faith and community. The emphasis on community is another core Hasidic value reflected in Bamidbar. The counting of the Israelites and the role of the Levites highlight the importance of collective identity and mutual support. Hasidic thinkers advocate for a communal approach to spirituality, where individuals uplift one another and work together towards a common goal. This interpretation reinforces the idea that faith is not solely an individual endeavor, but is enriched through communal engagement and support. In conclusion, the Hasidic interpretations of the Parashat of Bamidbar offer profound insights into the themes of counting, the role of the Levites, and divine guidance in the wilderness. Through the works of Rabbi Nachman of Breslov and the Lubavitcher Rebbe, we see a rich tapestry of thought that emphasizes the importance of individual worth, community cohesion, and the transformative power of faith. These interpretations not only deepen our understanding of the text, but also reflect broader Hasidic values that continue to resonate within contemporary Jewish life. As we engage with these interpretations, we are invited to reflect on our own spiritual journeys and the ways in which we can cultivate joy, faith, and community in our lives. Hasidic philosophy as an interpretative framework. Hasidic philosophy, rooted in the teachings of the Baal Shem Tov and further developed by subsequent leaders, provides a rich interpretative framework for understanding the Torah. Central Hasidic thought is the belief in the immanence of the divine within the world and the potential for every individual to access spiritual truths. This perspective encourages a reading of the texts that transcends mere historical or legalistic interpretations, inviting readers to engage with the spiritual essence of the narratives. The Hasidic approach emphasizes the importance of intention in both study and practice. This principle is particularly relevant in the context of textual analysis, as it encourages a mindful engagement with the texts. By approaching the Parashat with the intention of uncovering spiritual insights, the analysis seeks to foster a deeper connection between the reader and the text. Historical context. Understanding the historical context of the Torah and its commentaries is essential for a comprehensive analysis. The Torah was revealed in a specific historical milieu, and its narratives reflect the cultural, social, and political realities of ancient Israel. By situating the texts within their historical context, the analysis aims to illuminate the circumstances that shaped their composition and reception. Moreover, the Hasidic movement emerged in the 18th century as a response to the challenges faced by Jewish communities in Eastern Europe. The historical context of the Hasidic movement, including its emphasis on spirituality and community, informs the interpretative frameworks employed in this analysis. By considering the historical backdrop, the analysis seeks to provide a more nuanced understanding of the texts and their relevance to contemporary readers. Spiritual implications. The spiritual implications of the narratives within the Parashat are a central focus of this analysis. Hasidic philosophy posits that every story in the Torah carries profound spiritual lessons that can guide individuals in their personal and communal lives. By exploring these spiritual dimensions, the analysis aims to highlight the relevance of the Parashat to contemporary spiritual practice. The narratives within the Torah often present moral dilemmas, ethical challenges, and opportunities for personal growth. Through the lens of Hasidic thought, these stories are not merely historical accounts, but rather timeless teachings that resonate with the human experience. The analysis seeks to draw out these spiritual lessons, encouraging readers to reflect on their own lives and the ways in which the teachings of the Torah can inform their spiritual journeys. Integration of texts and commentaries. A key aspect of the methodology is the integration of primary texts from the Torah with Hasidic commentaries. This synthesis allows for a richer understanding of the narratives, as the commentaries often provide insights that illuminate the text in unexpected ways. The analysis involves a careful examination of specific verses, followed by an exploration of relevant Hasidic interpretations. For example, when analyzing a particular story within the Parashat, the analysis may begin with a close reading of the text, identifying key themes and motifs. Following this, relevant Hasidic commentaries are consulted to uncover additional layers of meaning. This iterative process of reading and interpreting fosters a dynamic engagement with the texts, allowing for a more comprehensive understanding of the Parashat. The significance of counting as a statement of value. The act of counting the Israelites in Bamidbar is often perceived as a logistical necessity, a means to organize the community for various purposes, including military readiness and resource allocation. However, from a Hasidic perspective, this counting transcends mere practicality. It serves as a profound statement of value and identity. Each individual counted is not merely a number, but a unique soul integral to the collective identity of the Israelite community. This interpretation aligns with the Hasidic belief that every person possesses inherent worth and a unique role within the divine plan. The counting of the Israelites can be seen as an affirmation of their existence and significance. In a world where individuals may feel lost or insignificant, the act of being counted serves as a reminder that each person is valued and recognized. This perspective fosters a sense of belonging and purpose, reinforcing the idea that every individual contributes to the greater whole. The Hasidic tradition emphasizes that the divine presence is reflected in each soul, and thus the act of counting becomes a sacred ritual that acknowledges the sanctity of life. The individual and the community. The Hasidic interpretation further explores the relationship between the individual and the community. While the counting emphasizes the importance of each individual, it also highlights the interconnectedness of the community. In Hasidic thought, the well-being of the individual is inextricably linked to the well-being of the community. This interdependence underscores the importance of communal responsibility and collective identity. The counting of the Israelites serves as a reminder that each person has a role to play in the larger narrative of the community. It encourages individuals to recognize their contributions and responsibilities, fostering a sense of accountability and engagement. In this way, the act of counting becomes a catalyst for communal cohesion, reinforcing the idea that the strength of the community lies in the active participation of its members. The role of the Levites as spiritual leaders and reinterpreting leadership. The Levites hold a unique position within the Israelite community, traditionally tasked with religious duties and service to the tabernacle. However, the Hasidic interpretation reinterprets their role as a model for spiritual leadership that emphasizes service, dedication, and humility. Rather than viewing leadership as a position of authority or privilege, Hasidic thought frames it as a commitment to the well-being of others. In this context, the Levites exemplify the ideal of servant leadership. Their dedication to the spiritual and physical needs of the community reflects a profound understanding of leadership as an act of service. This perspective challenges conventional notions of power and authority, suggesting that true leadership is characterized by selflessness and a deep commitment to the collective good. The Levites as role models. The Levites serve as role models for spiritual leaders within the Hasidic tradition. Their example encourages contemporary leaders to prioritize the needs of their communities and to approach leadership with humility and compassion. This reinterpretation of the Levites' role highlights the importance of nurturing relationships and fostering a sense of belonging among community members. Moreover, the Levites' dedication to their spiritual duties underscores the significance of ritual and practice in cultivating a vibrant community life. The Hasidic emphasis on the transformative power of prayer, study, and communal gatherings reflects the belief that spiritual leadership is not merely about guiding others, but also about creating spaces for connection and growth. In this way, the Levites embody the ideals of Hasidic spirituality, serving as a bridge between the divine and the community. Divine presence in the wilderness as a space of encounter. The wilderness, as depicted in Bamidbar, serves as a backdrop for the Israelites' journey and their relationship with the divine. The Hasidic interpretation emphasizes that even in times of uncertainty and challenge, the divine presence is ever present and guiding. This perspective invites a deeper exploration of the wilderness as a space of encounter, where individuals can experience the divine in profound ways. In the wilderness, the Israelites faced numerous trials and tribulations, yet it was also a time of spiritual growth and transformation. The Hasidic tradition teaches that the wilderness represents both physical and spiritual challenges, offering opportunities for individuals to confront their fears, doubts, and limitations. It is within this context that the divine presence becomes a source of strength and guidance, reminding the community that they are never alone in their journey. The divine as a guiding force. The concept of divine presence in the wilderness underscores the belief that the divine is intimately involved in the lives of individuals and communities. The Hasidic interpretation emphasizes that even in moments of despair or uncertainty, the divine is actively guiding and supporting the community. This understanding fosters a sense of hope and resilience, encouraging individuals to trust in the divine plan. Furthermore, the idea of divine presence in the wilderness invites reflection on the nature of faith and trust. The Israelites' journey through the wilderness serves as a metaphor for the human experience, where individuals often encounter uncertainty and challenges. The Hasidic perspective encourages individuals to cultivate a deep sense of faith, recognizing that the divine presence is a constant source of support and guidance, even in the most difficult of circumstances. Conclusion. The results of this analysis reveal that the Hasidic interpretation of Bamidbar offers rich insights into the nature of community, identity, and divine presence. The act of counting the Israelites emerges as a profound statement of value, emphasizing the sanctity of each individual within the community. The reinterpretation of the Levites' role as spiritual leaders highlights the importance of service and dedication, challenging conventional notions of leadership. Finally, the exploration of divine presence in the wilderness underscores the belief that the divine is ever present, guiding individuals and communities through times of uncertainty. These insights contribute to a deeper understanding of the Hasidic worldview, emphasizing the interconnectedness of individuals and the community, the transformative power of spiritual leadership, and the enduring presence of the divine. As such, the Hasidic interpretation of Bamidbar serves as a valuable framework for exploring the complexities of human experience and the quest for meaning in the journey of life. Individual contributions within the collective, the narrative of Bamidbar illustrates how each tribe and individual contributed to the collective mission of the Israelites. This framework can be applied to contemporary Jewish life, where the unique talents and perspectives of individuals enrich the community as a whole. The Hasidic teachings emphasize that every member, regardless of their status or role, has something valuable to offer. In practice, this means creating spaces within Jewish communities that encourage participation and engagement from all members. Whether through communal prayer, educational initiatives, or social action, the recognition of individual contributions fosters a sense of ownership and responsibility. This approach not only strengthens community bonds but also empowers individuals to take an active role in shaping their spiritual and communal lives. Themes of faith and divine guidance. The themes of faith and divine guidance found in Bamidbar resonate deeply with the challenges faced by individuals in contemporary society. In an era marked by uncertainty, rapid change, and existential questions, the teachings of Hasidic thought provide a framework for navigating these complexities. The emphasis on faith as a guiding principle encourages individuals to seek meaning and purpose in their lives, even amidst adversity. Moreover, the concept of divine guidance offers a sense of reassurance that transcends the immediate challenges of daily life. For many, the belief that they are part of a larger divine plan can instill a sense of hope and resilience. This perspective is particularly relevant for individuals grappling with issues such as mental health, identity crises, or societal pressures. By fostering a connection to faith, individuals can find strength in their spiritual journeys, drawing upon the wisdom of their traditions to navigate modern dilemmas. Inspiration and resilience. The Hasidic insights from Bamidbar serve as a source of inspiration for individuals seeking to cultivate resilience in their spiritual lives. The narratives of struggle and triumph within the text reflect the human experience, illustrating that challenges can lead to growth and transformation. This understanding is crucial for contemporary Jews who may feel disillusioned or disconnected from their faith. By embracing the lessons of Bamidbar, individuals can reframe their experiences, viewing obstacles as opportunities for spiritual development. The teachings encourage a proactive approach to faith, where individuals are invited to engage with their beliefs actively and meaningfully. This engagement fosters a deeper connection to one's spiritual heritage and encourages a sense of agency in shaping one's spiritual path. The intersection of tradition and modernity and bridging generational gaps. As Jewish communities navigate the complexities of modern life, the intersection of tradition and modernity becomes increasingly significant. The insights from Bamidbar provide a framework for bridging generational gaps within the community. By emphasizing the importance of individual contributions, these teachings can facilitate dialogue and understanding between different age groups. Younger generations often seek relevance and authenticity in their spiritual practices, while older generations may hold traditional views that seem disconnected from contemporary realities. The Hasidic perspective encourages a synthesis of these viewpoints, recognizing that both tradition and innovation have a place in Jewish life. This approach fosters intergenerational collaboration, where wisdom from the past informs the present and future. Adapting practices for contemporary contexts, the teachings of Bamidbar also invite Jewish communities to adapt their practices to meet the needs of modern life. This adaptability is essential for maintaining relevance in a rapidly changing world. By drawing upon the principles of faith and community dynamics, Jewish leaders can create innovative programs and initiatives that resonate with contemporary values. For instance, incorporating technology into communal practices, such as virtual prayer services or online learning platforms, can enhance accessibility and engagement. Additionally, addressing social justice issues through a Jewish lens can attract individuals who are passionate about making a difference in the world. By embracing adaptability, Jewish communities can remain vibrant and relevant, ensuring that the teachings of Bamidbar continue to inspire future generations. Conclusion. The insights derived from the Hasidic interpretations of Bamidbar offer a rich framework for understanding contemporary Jewish life. By emphasizing the importance of community dynamics and individual contributions, these teachings provide a roadmap for navigating the complexities of modern existence. The themes of faith and divine guidance resonate deeply with individuals facing contemporary challenges, offering a source of inspiration and resilience. As Jewish communities continue to evolve, the lessons from Bamidbar remind us of the enduring significance of tradition and the potential for growth through collective engagement. By fostering a sense of belonging and encouraging individual contributions, contemporary Jewish life can thrive, drawing upon the wisdom of the past to navigate the uncertainties of the future. Ultimately, the teachings of Bamidbar serve as a testament to the power of faith, community, and the human spirit in the ongoing journey of spiritual exploration. Conclusion. Introduction. The study of the Chassidic Parashat of Bamidbar has illuminated the intricate tapestry of themes that resonate through both historical and contemporary contexts. This chapter synthesizes the key points of the analysis, reaffirming the significance of community, leadership, and divine presence as central tenets of the Hasidic interpretation of this biblical text. By exploring these themes, we can appreciate their enduring relevance and potential to enrich the spiritual lives of individuals and communities today. Furthermore, this conclusion calls for further exploration of Hasidic texts to uncover additional layers of meaning and relevance in the modern world.